What's up, you guys? Marty here, GuitarJams.com. Want to let you know I'm working real hard on a really big DVD set of soloing, how to solo, basically a building up from what I've taught you guys before. So in other words, filling up the pentatonic gaps that I haven't showed you yet, and then moving on to those modal scales, which give you that sophisticated, more melodic sound that a lot of people are requesting. So if you're on my list, my friend list, then you'll be notified when those are ready. I'm still working on them, but it's going to be probably the most comprehensive thing I've done so far for the more advanced, experienced players out there, because I'm hearing from you. So right now, though, I'm just going to give you a little taste of some of the, things that I'll be covering for your foundation before we were to go into the more melodic scales. So if we're in A blues or whatever, and I've showed you the A extended scale off of the E root. What I want to show you is a little spot right above that. And we've done it a little bit with this. I've taught this lick before. That kind of stuff, which that's the area that the lick comes from, but I'm going to show you the three strings, the G, B, and high E string right there, and some stuff you can do so you're going even higher up than maybe you've done before. Alright, so let me show that to you. So when you see the A extended run, it's right here, the root's right there on the 5th fret, and we got. And so it's kind of ending on the 10th fret of the high E, and that's where you do a big bend. Or the blues notes right here. And then also what you can do, though, is transition and move your first finger onto the root right there. It was the 10th fret of the B string. And then ring finger on the 12th fret, and then a minor third bend. So you're bending it up to the note right here on the 15th fret, but it sounds like this. Then, and we're kind of, I was kind of showing you that lick. Well, on the G string, we'd have our ring finger on the 12th fret. This is just part of the minor pentatonic. Then index finger on the 10th of the B. Pinky on the 13th of the B. And then this little 3-step run right here. So there's a lot of really cool stuff right there. One, you can hammer on pull off from the 10 to the 11, like that, and then get your pinky to the 13 of the B, and that's a cool lick. Because what you can do is you can work that, and then you can go to that other lick, like. And now you're in part of the extended scale. But you could also go, now that we're learning this, pinky on 13 there to the 10, like. So 10, 12 on the high E, 13 on the B, 10 on the B. Right there. Another thing is you could transition that 13 on the B string with your ring finger and do an awesome bend right there. But then you just got to make sure you resolve it to the 10th fret on the B, not the 11th. You know what I mean? And then you always have 12 on the G. The other note on the G is actually a 9, so it's a weird switch right there. But to just start with, ring finger on the 12, and then 10, 13, 10, 11, 12. ideas that are outside of probably a lot of stuff you've already been doing. So I like that a lot. And it's covered on my new set that's not out yet. Then another thing you can do is you can switch, and in blues it happens a lot, in a lot of music, switching with elements of the major pentatonic and the minor pentatonic, a contrast. So the major pentatonic bend is beautiful right here. All you do is instead of 13 on the B string, it's the 12 on the B string, and you bend this up, resolving to the root again. And then middle finger on the 11th instead of ring finger on the 12th. So it's like... And in blues what happens a lot is on the one chord of the blues, the A7, you could play the major stuff right there. Then when it switches to the 4 chord, the D9 or D7, whatever, D, then the E, you can do either, but the major is pretty cool over that. Check it out, E9. And then I just went to a little E7 triad, right, or E triad right there because it's an E chord. Alright, so just work on that little zone, and in my new DVD set, it's the whole position's covered, I explain it, and I also am tabbing and diagramming for my new set. Tabs and charts and pictures. So that's a cool thing I've been hearing from you guys. You want to hear that too. So anyway, work that out. Hopefully you got a couple of new ideas there. And that's the thing. You just keep adding a little bit, a couple ideas at a time, and it builds up your vocabulary. So once again, this was Marty Schwartz at GuitarJams.com. Come check out the site. I do have a Blues Domination DVD set that starts with beginner and works all the way up to intermediate solos. You can click the link to the right to check that out if you want. But otherwise, we'll see you in the next lesson. Later. Thanks a lot.